All right, so we did it. We found a Toyota dealership selling vehicles for under MSRP, but what's up, guys? My name is Brandon. I'm a used car dealer, and today me and my wife are going to be going to a couple of new car dealerships to just check on some prices, seeing if they still have these crazy dealer markups, and seeing what kind of deal we can get on new vehicles today.
All right, so we get to this first Toyota dealer, and we were excited because on their website, this is what it looks like. So from their advertising, one would assume that they would be taking money off of the MSRP because they are slashing a line through it. But when we get to the dealership, we look at this truck that this MSRP corresponds to, and this advertising corresponds to, and then we see this on the windshield. So it seems very shady to me that this Toyota dealer would go about doing their advertising like this, because it leads the customer to believe that this MSRP price is not going to be the price they pay. They're actually going to pay something lower because they're slashing the price. So then we started walking around and looking at the rest of the vehicles that they had for sale, and it turned out that on every one of these vehicles, they had a market adjustment. Here's another Tacoma. They had another $6,000 market adjustment on this over the MSRP. And this is another one that they were advertising for sale on their website as the MSRP number with a line slash through it. Here's a super, super nice Tundra. I love these things so much, but at this dealership, this one had a market adjustment of $10,000 over MSRP. And it wasn't just the trucks and the SUVs that had these market adjustments. Here is a Camry. It had a $3,000 market adjustment above MSRP. Here's a Corolla. I think the pricing, the actual MSRP pricing is good on this, but then they add the extra $3,000 on top of that. And remember, you're probably going to have to pay a doc fee, some kind of admin fee, and who knows what else they're going to have put on top of these cars whenever you go inside. And a lot of you have been asking, but here's a Prius. They actually had one, brand new. Here's the MSRP, and they're charging extra $5,000 for this Prius above MSRP.
All right, so we just got done with that first Toyota dealership, and well, I'm not going to say they lied, but their website was very misleading. They had the lines through the MSRPs, and they had dealer adjustments on everything. So right here close, there's a Mazda dealer we're going to check out, and a Honda dealer, and then we've got another Toyota dealership that we're going to check. It also had on their website that they are MSRP, but they actually said that they're under by like $500,000 on MSRP. So now not sure what to believe, since one site was misleading. So hopefully we'll be able to see that, but let's go and check those out right now. All right, so right here's a Porsche, here's a Nissan, here is a Dodge, and right up here is a Subaru. We're at a Mazda dealership. They actually have more used vehicles than they have new vehicles available. And even these used vehicles, every one of them have a $3,000 upcharge for probably a lot of stuff that you don't want or need. You get the fancy air, you get the windshield protectant, but we're not seeing any market adjustments here as far as what we're seeing on the new vehicles, but every one of these vehicles have the extra $3,000 added of all the extra stuff, the protectants, the fancy air, like I said earlier. That's new and used cars here. All right, so we're here at a Honda dealership. We're checking out some Odysseys because you guys wanted us to check some of those out. This is a 2023 Odyssey Elite, and the MSRP on it is $51,420. And the only thing that they're adding on to this on top of MSRP is they have a dealer installation charge options, like the nitrogen, the wheel lock, stuff like that. Stuff that you really shouldn't have to pay for, but it's $3,000, and they have it on every vehicle. I talked to a sales consultant earlier, not sure the difference, it felt the same, but they're actually not charging any kind of over MSRP dealer adjustments. So that's good, but you're still getting this extra $3,000 fee on every vehicle that they have. All right, this is a 2023 Passport all-wheel drive Elite, so I think it's one of the higher packages that they have. MSRP on it is $47,905, and again, no dealer adjustments or anything, but still has that $3,000 upcharge that they're putting on every one of their vehicles. All right, so this one's a 2023 Ridgeline all-wheel drive RTL. This is actually the cheapest Ridgeline that we found on their lot. They've got another one that's says it's blacked. I don't know if that's the version or whatever, but this one is $43,580. That's the MSRP, and again, you're going to have the $3,000 charge on top of that here. So, all right, so this is a 2023 Honda Civic. MSRP on it is $26,145, and then you've got the added $3,000 crap. So total price on this one's $29,140. So I am in a 2023 Honda Pilot, and I will say selfishly, actually, another reason why we come out and do this kind of stuff is because I'm wanting to buy myself something newer too. I don't want to buy a new car. I'd like to buy one like a year or so old, just because you throw away money when you buy a new car. But this one is $43,000, which I didn't think was ridiculous. I had been just kind of honed in on a 4Runner for myself, but these Pilots are actually really nice too. So I'm gonna have to check these out. But here, this is it's not the highest model. There's another one that's right beside of us that's a little bit higher end. But I thought $43,000 and no dealer adjustment, but they have that $3,000 fee on top of it is not, maybe not crazy. You know what? I don't know, because I don't even know what the market's supposed to be right now. And it seems like it's even turning me too, because now MSRP feels like a good deal, and it's not. So we will keep looking. All right, so we did it. We found a Toyota dealership selling vehicles for under MSRP, but they don't have any cars. So they had, I think, 4 or 5 Tacomas out there. They had one Camry. They had a Highlander, one Highlander sitting out there. Yeah. And that's it. The salesperson that we talked to said that last week they had 3 rows of vehicles, and just about as soon as they get these cars off of the truck, they're gone. So they didn't have any 4Runners. They didn't have any Tundras there. No RAV4s. All the most popular things that they sell, as soon as they get them there, they're either spoken for or they're sold as soon as they come off the truck, which makes sense because as we've looked at all these other dealers, that's the only dealer that we've seen across all makes, all models, that are selling vehicles for under MSRP. And what the salesperson told us is that every vehicle we saw out there on the lot, I mean, there's only 7 of them or whatever, but every one we could knock off $1,000 off MSRP, and that's what they were selling them for. So of course they're selling a bunch of cars. Maybe Ford, you can take some notes, because these guys are selling cars. They're absolutely moving these things, and I mean, there's a good reason, because they're the best price that we've seen anywhere close to us. All right, so the moral of today's story is that if you're looking to buy a used car, if you're looking to buy a new car, especially new cars with what we just saw, do your research. These 2 Toyota dealerships that we just checked, they're only 20 minutes away from each other. So one was charging $5,000, $10,000 over MSRP, and one was charging $1,000 less than MSRP on every one of their vehicles. So do your research, shop around. There's a chance you'll be able to find a dealer like we just found that is charging under MSRP. The problem is, I mean, obviously they're selling everything. They don't have any inventory, but if you are looking to try to buy a new car, this is the kind of dealer that you want to find. Even $1,000 under MSRP, historically, still not a good deal. So I still want you to wait if you can, but I know patience is a tough thing, and I don't have it either. So if you are in the camp that you just want to buy a car right now, just do your research. All right, so if you watched the video to the end, thank you so much. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. We do stuff like this all the time. I give you market updates. We're going to be checking other dealers to see what kind of pricing they're doing. If you have a particular make, a manufacturer that you want us to check, put it down in the comments. as always, just thank you so much for the support, and I hope you have a great day.